campaign. I asked Glenn, just feeling a little bit of heat about these two outstanding candidates, who all of us in Washington want to see promoted. We all want to see Bernie in the Senate.
People have been saying, well, I love Bernie, but of course he can't win.
That's right.
Now it looks like he can win, but his biggest problem is in the black community. The brothers don't like him. Why?
Oh, no, that's not true.
Oh, it is. I have 82% of blacks.
Because we don't know Bernie. Once they get to know Bernie and recognize it's true.
Okay.
Brother Bernie Sanders represents the politician. He's a grand exemplar of integrity in public life at the national level. He represents the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., Fannie Lou Hamer, and Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, and Dorothy Day. And I would add John Coltrane, too.
Not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel.
I was a Goldwater girl. I mean, really. We used to wear, little banners which said Goldwater girl. Since I was vocally a Republican and for Senator Goldwater.
Bernie is speaking to a yearning that is deep and real, and he has credibility on it. And that is the absolute enormous concentration of wealth in a small group of people, with the middle class now being able to be shown being left out.
Hillary's talking about that.
Well, it's relatively new for Hillary to talk about that. Hillary's focus has been on other things up to now, and that's been Bernie's. No one questions Bernie's authenticity on those issues.
One of our top goals is to complete free trade agreements with Colombia and Panama. Today, I'm happy to report we are making great progress on both agreements.
Let's say a word about the Panama Free Trade Agreement. Now, Panama is a very small country. Its entire annual economic output is only $26.7 billion a year, or about 0.2% of the American economy. So I think no one is going to legitimately stand up here and say that trading with such a small country is going to significantly increase American jobs. Then why would we? Why would we be considering a trade agreement with Panama? What's going on there? Well, it turns out, Mr. President, that Panama is a world leader when it comes to allowing wealthy Americans and large corporations to evade U.S. taxes by stashing their cash in offshore tax havens. And the Panama Free Trade Agreement would make this bad situation much worse. As I'm a member of the Budget Committee, as you are, Mr. President, and we have heard testimony time and time again that our country is losing up to $100 billion every year as corporations stash their money in postal addresses in the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, and in Panama. And this trade agreement makes that situation even worse. According to Citizens for Tax Justice, quote, a tax haven has one of three characteristics. It has no income tax or a very low rate income tax. It has bank secrecy laws, and it has a history of non-cooperation with other countries on exchanging information about tax matters. Panama has all three of those, and they are probably the worst.